Someone killed, mutilated, and posed a body on Merchant Bridge. If I'm going to stop them, then I need to investigate the crime scene for clues. Alfred, I found the mutilated body Cash was talking about. I'm going to try and establish a cause of death. Blood tests reveal the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest. Also, the victim's fingerprints have been burned off with acid.
A rather unsavory demise.
That's not all. It's as though the subject's DNA has been corrupted somehow. There's insufficient information for me to cross-reference the database. I'll have to use the deep tissue scanner to analyze the body for distinguishing features and determine the victim's identity.
Right you are, sir.
Deformity on the left ear. Looks like a result of minor ear agenesis, a birth defect. A wedding ring in the lower intestine. The inscription reads, Ophelia. The victim had a hip replacement. Scar tissue hasn't fully healed, so it must have been recent. Alfred. The victim's name is Anthony Lund. Hospital records show he suffered with alcoholism, most probably brought on by the breakdown of his marriage. The name on the ring, Ophelia, his ex-wife. He was last seen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's unusual is that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were brought here and killed. Why? We need to track down whoever did this.
Might I suggest keeping an ear out for any more of that ghastly opera music? It sounds ominously like a calling card.
The killer is mutilating and posing his victims and then putting them on display.
He left opera music playing at the crime scene. He wants them to be found.
Falcon 5 to control. We're tracking rioters on Bleak Island, over.
I don't want to find out what Scarecrow's got planned next.
If I'm going to stop this killer, I should analyze the body I found on the rooftop of the Gotham Herald. Alfred, I found another body. The mutilation pattern looks to be identical to the previous murder victim.
Then it appears Gotham does indeed have a serial killer in its midst. And here I was thinking this evening couldn't get any worse.
I'm going to scan the body for unique identifiers. Scar tissue on the upper arm. I recognize the pattern. 20 years ago, this was a badge of honor among inmates at Blackgate Penitentiary. A small group of racketeers known as the Bloodhaven Six. Remnants of a pacemaker fitted through the right ventricle. If I cross-reference the manufacturer with the pacing method, it will help to narrow the search. Clear signs of bone deformation on the victim's knee. Joint line sclerosis points to juvenile arthritis, a rare and debilitating condition. Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Franklin Accardo.
His records are a litany of drug-related offenses, sir. In and out of prison from an early age. He was serving a 20-year sentence at Blackgate before being released early on grounds of ill health due to a heart condition. He moved to Little Rock, Arkansas, which is where he was reported missing.
Another person taken from outside the Gotham area.
A significant detail, sir.
So are these words written beside the bodies. Try and find a connection between the two victims I've found, Alfred. There has to be something linking them together.
I'll try my best, sir.
look on your face when you saw him. Who'd have thought? The big bad Batman, scared of his own reflection. Not looking too good for the Bat family, eh? Well, on the bright side, your Christmas card list is getting shorter by the minute. You know, when I told the cops that some man-sized bat thing was terrorizing Gotham, nobody listened to me. I don't know about you, Bruce, but I could sure go for some killing people right now. What? Maybe later.
Abducting people and mutilating their bodies. I'm going to find this killer, Alfred.
I think his penchant for opera is a clue, sir.
Abducting people, stripping away their identity, killing them. This man's deranged. He needs to be stopped.
Following the source of the opera music has proved fruitful so far this evening, sir. I suggest you continue.
There's a killer out there, Alfred. He must pay for what he's done.
The opera music seems as though it's all part of this sick game, sir. It's a clue we ignore at our peril.
I'm going to stop this killer. Investigating the body I found on the rooftop of the Heavenly nightclub will help me track him down. Alfred, we can add a third victim to the list.
This is becoming rather ghastly, sir. It brings to mind a spate of murders at the beginning of your career. It was Halloween then, if I'm not mistaken. Turned out to be rather a long one, if I recall.
I'm going to try and identify the body.
An irregularity on the victim's chest. It appears to be a birthmark, quite distinctive. There's a bullet lodged deep in the upper bicep. This type of ammunition is predominantly used with a hunting rifle that hasn't been manufactured in over a decade. The left foot is missing several toes. The site of amputation suggests the removal of non-viable tissue in the treatment of frostbite.
Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Robert Kincaid.
He was a microbiologist who worked for Stag Enterprises. Many believe the shooting was connected to Kincaid's knowledge of controversial research, although that remains unverified. He took a teaching post in Atlanta, which is where he was reported missing.
That's 3 victims, all of them abducted in various places around the country. Keep looking for a connection, Alfred.
Right you are, sir.
The writing by the bodies suggests the killer has a higher purpose. It's as if these weren't good enough for what he has in mind.
Do you think there are other victims?
Yes, and I don't know what he has planned for them.
Have you seen Batman's car? It turns into a tank. Where the hell does he get that stuff? Well, it's obvious. He's government funded. Really? I bet my life on it, friend. Think about it. Gotham City is a crime-ridden hellhole, right? The police can't do anything about it because they've got to worry about due process and brutality lawsuits and accountability and all that other bureaucratic bullcrap. Yeah? But Batman? Why, he's just some vigilante operating outside the law and answering to nobody, right? Yeah. Is he hell? He's a CIA-funded secret agent operating extrajudicially and illegally on American soil. That's how he can afford all those cool toys. Yeah, that makes sense. You're damn right it makes sense. I'll forward you a video I saw online.
I served my country, sacrificed everything, lost friends, meant nothing to them.
You know we've crossed the line. There's no going back. We won't be forgiven for what we've done here.
I don't want their forgiveness. I want them to beg for their lives.
Time to hunt down this killer, Alfred, before it's too late.
He can't stay hidden forever, sir. I suggest you keep listening out for that opera music.
The killer is mutilating and posing his victims and then putting them on display.
He left opera music playing at the crime scene. He wants them to be found.
Abducting people and mutilating their bodies. I'm going to find this killer, Alfred.
I think his penchant for opera is a clue, sir.
Investigating the body I discovered on the rooftop of Ted's Electronics will help track the killer. He's still out there and needs to be stopped.
You get to meet him? Oh, the Knight? I've seen him, but... No, the advisor. Guy the Knight brought in, the assassin. Him? No, I just do what the voice on the radio says. Guy's a badass, man. Seriously. He's only got one eye, and he could still take out any guy who trained with him in the bunker. Did you try him? Sure did. I was limping for a week. It's odd, though. What? I saw him take a couple decent beatings, right? But he's always up and fighting the next day. Guy heals fast.
Located my next challenge, my Divinity Churchyard detective, so that you can desperately pray for help in overcoming it.
Alfred, I found a fourth victim.
Highly regrettable, Master Bruce. All we can do is hope this body yields some clues as to the killer's identity.
The victim is fitted with an ocular prosthesis. This specific type of medical-grade acrylic was used only once during a trial 5 years ago. I've seen that pattern of scar tissue before. It's a bite mark. Analyzing its radius points to a species of Selachomorpha. This particular variety of shark is only found in the waters off the coast of North Gotham. Signs of trauma to the upper arm. At some point, titanium screws have been implanted to repair a fractured humerus. Alfred, the victim's name is Lisa Mendez.
She had quite a troubled upbringing, sir. Orphaned aged 9, foster homes, drug abuse. She developed a talent for surfing, hence the shark attack. Tragically, it's also how she lost her boyfriend. She was working for a Christian charity in Tucson, Arizona, when she went missing.
Have you found anything linking the victims?
I can find no personal or professional links between the victims, but they each went missing near state parks or playing fields.
Try and find anything connecting those places.
Of course, sir. I'll look into it.
I think Riddler's gonna kill Batman and Catwoman. Arkham Knight? Huh. I was in Arkham City and I never heard of him.
I'm getting stronger, Bats. Can you feel me? I'm gripping tighter and tighter to this weakening mind, and I'm not gonna let go. You've got to show this pointy-eared pretender who owns these streets. Hit him where it hurts, right in the APCs. I was just trying to imagine what it'd be like to have you stuck in my head, Brucey. Suicidally boring.
There's a killer out there, Alfred. He must pay for what he's done.
The opera music seems as though it's all part of this sick game, sir. It's a clue we ignore at our peril.
Back up! It's the bat! Drive! Drive! Jeez, he's coming after us! For it! Come on, get us out of here! So if it comes down to it, and I'm not saying it will, who do we have to answer to? Scarecrow or the Knight? Scarecrow's just the client. Okay, this is only a job. We stick with the Knight. If he keeps the militia together, we will. He will. I'm sure of it. Army treated us like used toilet paper, but the Knight, he understands guys like us, looks out for us. Doesn't show us his face. It doesn't matter. I still remember when he found me. I was in a bad place, okay? Headed for a worse one, and he reached out. Said he knew what it meant to be betrayed. Guns on the fritz. Piece of crap.
Target's here! It's... No!
Death is coming, Dark Knight. You will not escape it.
You haven't arrived at the churchyard, Batman, despite my clear instruction. Do not risk my ire.
I'm going to investigate the body I found overlooking Divinity Churchyard. There's a killer at large. He must be stopped. Alfred, I found a fifth victim.
I feared you would, sir.
This wound is relatively fresh, inflicted while the victim was still alive. Abrasion to the epidermal layers confirms the somewhat crude removal of a tattoo. The position of this scar indicates the victim underwent surgery to remove one of their kidneys. A plate made of tantalum, used here for a cranial fracture, most probably the result of a boxing accident. The victim's callous knuckles would only be acquired by a professional fighter. Alfred, the victim's name is Ella Montgomery.
It appears the kidney was donated to a twin sister who unfortunately died. This seems to have been the catalyst for her boxing pursuits, and hence the cranial injury. She went missing in Huntsville, Alabama.
Do the details of the disappearance match with the others?
They do indeed, sir. Also, your request to cross-reference the parks and playing fields has proved fruitful. I've come across some leasing documentation that appears to have been falsified. Someone is attempting to cover their tracks.
Find out anything you can, Alfred. We couldn't have done anything to prevent these deaths, but we can still save others. The posed body I found on display by the disused docks may provide critical clues to the killer's identity. I'm heading there to analyze the crime scene. Alfred, I've discovered another body.
6 victims, Master Bruce. When will this nightmare end?
That particular type of bleaching to the pigmentation of the skin denotes a chemical burn, most likely a chlorine-based substance. Tracheal surgery to remove a cancerous growth has resulted in the victim being fitted with a voice box. The victim suffered a rare genetic disorder, causing them to have 6 fingers on one hand. Alfred, the victim's name is Allison Weers.
She was an engineer employed at Ace Chemicals. That would certainly explain some of her ailments. She moved into a retirement home in Bloodhaven several years ago. Their grounds are adjacent to a large park.
Cross-reference this with the others. See if it fits.
It does indeed, sir. Sending you the information now.
The Circus of Strange. Its route recently took it through all the locations where the victims went missing. Get me a list of associated names.
The circus is run by a rather suspicious fellow named Laszlo Valentin.
Search for any properties owned or leased by the suspect.
Records show Mr. Valentin used to lease a beauty salon here in Gotham, but the lease expired shortly before construction began on Wayne International Plaza.
Send through the location. It's time to end this. The rioters have a hostage at the Founders Island lighthouse. I'm going to save him.
Scans reveal the captors are armed, sir. Your approach will require a measure of forethought.
Look, if you let me go, I won't say anything. I swear.
Really? You swear?
Yes.
Cross your heart and hope to die?
Please.
What do you say? You think he means it?
I don't know. He's pretty desperate. He might be lying. I'm not.
You see, we ain't known you that long, and we don't know if we can trust you, so we need something.
A guarantee.
Like a down payment.
I don't have any money.
We weren't thinking money. We were thinking body parts.
What?
Fingers.
Toes.
How many?
All of them.
Bunch of fools thinking you could come here and save this place.
Make it stop!
What made it? I hear you. I wanted a quiet night trick-or-treating.
Gotta see if the guy Bat took out's okay. Where is he? This way! Okay, be quick about it. We can't help him. He's out cold. Keep a lookout.
I found them! Over here!
I prayed for the first time in my life tonight. I should have known. If anyone was gonna help me, it would be you.
I need answers. We don't have much time.
Whatever you want to know.
The unexplained fires in the last few weeks. Was there a common accelerant found at any of the crime scenes?
Sure. Petroleum-based napalm.
Thickened with polyisobutylene.
Polly what?
Firefly. That's who you were tracking.
That freak? He hasn't hit Gotham for what, 10 years? I tell you, someone needs to reopen the asylum.
He's back. Don't go anywhere. Someone will come and take you back to GCPD.
I remember my old man telling me about the attack on Pioneer's Bridge back in the day. I'm looking forward to seeing the guys, although it's gonna remind me who's still missing.
Laszlo Valentin. He's killed 6 people, Alfred, but no more. It's time to pay a visit to his beauty parlor.
Be careful, sir. The man is unhinged, even by Gotham's standards.
Be careful, the Bat's got a cannon on his car. He's kicking ass.
I'm getting stronger, Bats. Can you feel me? I'm gripping tighter and tighter to this weakening mind, and I'm not gonna let go. You've got to show this pointy-eared pretender who owns these streets. Hit him where it hurts, right in the APCs. I was just trying to imagine what it'd be like to have you stuck in my head, Lucy. Suicidally boring.
Jeez, he's coming after him. Get out of the car! Move! Batman! He's got a friggin' tank! Oh, God. Come on, get us out of here!
Please, make it stop. I can't take anymore.
Pig, make it all better. Pain is just the body's way of saying thank you.
Thank you.
Here comes the choo-choo. Almost finished my job. Almost.
You're done here, Valentine. Let them go.
Oh, no. Pig, not ready yet. She's all unique and wrong. All messed up, inside out. Pig, make her better. Pig, make all of us better.
It's over.
But Pig can fix you too. Make you perfect, like the others.
You're insane.
And what are you?
I'm here to stop you.
Bad. Pig is like clay. Pig is like a god. Pig is here to fix us all.
That's it, my darling. Show him how perfect you are.
It make you invincible. Perfect and invincible. Rise up, my precious. He cannot keep you down.
It's like they're immune to pain. I need to make sure they stay down.
Encore, show him how perfect you are. For you, better. Coming to make you perfect.
Victims. I can't leave until I've rescued the other victims.
Please! Please help!
It's okay. It's okay. It's over.
Help me! Help!
Thanks. She's gonna be fine. We're gonna be just fine. Thank God you got here when you did. After what he did to the others. Thank God you got here when you did. After what he did to the others.
Please! Please help!
It's okay.
You're safe now. Stay here with the others. I'll send a squad car to pick you up.
Thanks. I don't know what he would have done to us.
Taking me. Let him go back to his circus.
I'm taking you where you won't be able to hurt anyone else. I'll make sure of it.
Pig doesn't hurt. Pig heals. Pig fixes. My Dolotrons are art.
Those people are living a fate worse than death.
Not death. Pig makes life worth living.
And the ones you murdered?
Too broken for Pig to make better. Too imperfect. They make Mother angry. Make Pig feel sick.
There's things you couldn't change. It's how I identified the bodies. It's how I caught you. It's why you failed.
No, not fail. Oh. Pig show you sick. Like to see?
You've got problems, Valentine. Out you go, Valentine.
Don't lock Pig away. Mother won't be pleased. Pig, not good enough. Oh, never good enough. So close until you told me I can do better. So much better. It could have been so perfect.
Now, old Pigface here. Total lunatic. Far too good for this place. Don't worry, you'll be the first one I let out.
Could have sworn I heard broken glass.
What is with that freaking opera? My wife's got tickets to La Boheme. She can forget that. I don't want to be in the same room as that guy. Hell, not even the same country.
Do we have to be in here with him looking at us? It's making me feel sick. Please tell me he's never getting out. I need to know that that thing in there is gonna rot in jail.
I saw those people out in the cells. The ones he changed. It's horrible. They'd be better off dead. I shut my eyes earlier. Must have dozed off. I was right back there, seeing it, hearing the screams. Watching him do that to those people? I can't get it out of my head. What makes someone want to do that to another person, Batman? What the hell's happened to him?
How the hell do we fight our way back from this, Batman? It feels like we're sinking fast. There's rumors going around Scarecrow's got more toxin. I'm praying that's all they are.
Oh, God. Their faces. What's wrong with them? 23, October 26th.
FYI, yours truly interviewed Stag last year.
I expect you to help your surviving victims. You will tell the police everything you did to them.
It's not too late for you, Batman. Pig is an artiste. I can make a maiden from a monkey, a model from a miscreant, a beauty from a bat.
You're no artist, Valentine. You killed and maimed innocent people. I'll make sure you never see the outside of a cell again.
No. Pig has so much more to give. Oh, come. Show me what's under that mask. I can still fix you. Make you perfect. Pig can take all the pain away. You see.
He's sicker than me and Harley's honeymoon tapes. But I think he's onto something. What do you say we get him to chisel a smile on that face of yours?